Hey everybody, Ryan from AdvoGadget back again with another little unboxing video. Today's unboxing is the Teclast TBook 10 2-in-1 tablet, which features Windows 10 and Android. So, I know it's been a while since I was here for any videos, but I decided to jump back in when I was given a chance to review this interesting little tablet from GearBest. So here you can see the service card, which seems to be a new thing that comes in and lets you fill out if you have any issues, but you still need an RMA number. So I'll set that aside. It came DHL, and you see the box is a little bit bashed up here on the outside, but GearBest usually keeps things packed up pretty nicely, so we should be okay. Let's rip her open and look. Yeah, here we go. We're bubble wrapped inside. Nothing else in there. Empty. Fully bubbleinated. I know this is a thrilling video. And here you see it. Teclast TBook 2-in-1 PC. Very recent manufacture date. This guy came out very recently. Here's the specs. Intel 64-bit Cherry Trail Z8300 processor at 1.84 gigahertz. It's got Intel HD graphics, Windows 10, and Android 5 something, I believe. 1920 by 1200 resolution and 10.1 inch screen, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gig eMMC, mini HDMI port, OTG. It supports 128 gig TF card slot, which is also micro SD. Supports Wi-Fi display, and then various other things, QQ, Skype, various sound and image and document formats, which isn't all that interesting. And just looking here, see a little bit more, just another Chinese label. Teclast logo there. This box seems to be in immaculate condition. No dings or nicks despite the shipping box being banged up, which is good. Now GearBest, oh wait, I stand corrected. That corner is a little bit mashed up. GearBest opens and tests all the stuff that they get just to make sure that it isn't DOA when they're shipping stuff to North America, because it costs a hell of a lot of money to ship stuff back. So they'd rather do that and spend a little bit of time at their testing warehouse to make sure it works before sending it out. And here we go, opening it up. I'm gonna leave this aside for the moment. Here we have a user manual for Teclast TPad. It actually has some English, where it tells you charge your battery to make sure that it is properly set up, and then a little bit of manual catalog. This is a very hard to read diagram of the actual bits and pieces, and that's not the video, that's actually just that it's hard to read. Just a quick, basically quick start guide how to use Wi-Fi in Windows 10 if you don't know how to use music and video, how to view pictures, how to use the camera, the recorder, G-sensor. So yeah, it does have a gravity sensor in it. Blah, blah, blah. Then how to install Android apps. It does seem to have Play Store installed, but that'll be for the next video. And just really just very, very, very basic intro stuff. Okay, then underneath here, we have the Android manual. So the previous one was what? Just the user manual. Oh, and this one is in Chinese and English, which is handy. So, button functions, pull down notification bar if you've never used Android before, charger specs, warnings, tips, Wi-Fi connection stuff, account management, factory reset, setting date and time, USB OTG, language and input, security, location, users, application management, audio settings, HDMI settings, battery status, connect to PC, blah, 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 blah. And then there is a Windows manual, which looks like it also comes in Chinese, and I'm going to guess English. Once we flip it around, there it is, English, user manual. Same charger specs, same caution and tips. First boot up guides, how to use Windows. Button functions, status bar, virtual button bar, Windows Action Center, gesture controls, if you don't know how to use those in Windows, and how to factory reset. All very basic, not that useful unless you've never used a computer or Android tablet before. Here we have a micro USB to regular USB adapter, which is handy because, as we'll find out shortly, this only comes with a micro USB plug. And here we have an actual, this is the OTG, micro USB female to female. No, male to female. Then we have the micro USB male to male, which is just the standard charging cable. There's nothing overly special about these cables. They don't feel super, super cheap. They don't feel super, super high quality. They're just your standard, what you'd expect to get. In here we have what looks like our warranty card. You can see the please fill out all your information in Chinese with your serial number and sticker, and then a whole bunch more Chinese stuff on there that I can't read. In the box here, rather than lifting it up, I'll show you. That is our inspection sticker. This is a very fresh out of the factory item, ladies and gentlemen, so I feel pretty privileged. And here we have a North American power adapter, which is unfortunately 220 to 240 volts. So this might be an interesting one for me to test out tomorrow, to actually see if it is only 220 to 240. I think it might be a full North American, but we'll have a look. And that guy right there is a very small DC adapter connection. So I'm hoping that this actually does work on my North American 120 volt connection. If not, I have an adapter down in my basement that I can use to put out 240 volt power, but we'll see. So that's everything that comes in the box. Let's move it all aside. Chuck everything back in there. Get in there, you. And let's pull it out. Wrapped in the standard sort of weird translucent plastic that companies love to wrap things in. And here we have it. We have a protective bit of plastic on the back there that I think you can see. And TBook 10, serial number, 9 volt, made in China. Teclast, this is the champagne color. Then along the side here you can see we have little labels for everything. So there's our DC plug, HDMI, which is a micro HDMI or mini HDMI, not full size anyways, micro USB, TF card slot, mic. I don't actually see a microphone there, so I'm assuming it's on the front somewhere, so I don't see it anywhere on the back. And the headphone jack. Then here we have, if we can see that, power volume plus and minus. There, plus and minus. Nothing else along that side. Nothing along this side, except a speaker grate. And then down on the bottom we have here, these are just connectors for the keyboard, which is not currently available, but will be out at some point in the near future and is reportedly going to have a separate battery built into it, which is pretty cool, and full-size USB ports. And then on the front we have our little sticker, Windows 10, just more specs shown again. There's our Windows button. Otherwise, very nondescript, really nothing to see here on the front. We've got front-facing camera, which I cannot currently remember the specs of, but it is full HD, I'm 99% sure. And no rear-facing camera. But that's okay, because people who walk around taking pictures with their tablets as if it's a full-size camera look ridiculous. In terms of feel in the hands, not too heavy. It's a good size. Feels about the same size as my iPad Air, a little bit heavier. Build quality feels really good. There's a little bit of flex in it, but it feels like a nice sort of solid device in the hand. So, I guess that's about it for today. I'm going to have a little bit of a play around with this, and then I will be back with yet another video to tell you guys what I think. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.